Hello, Tom Thumb. How are you? Welcome. All right. Let's see how this is. Max play baseball. Hello. I know a Max that plays baseball. Good to see you. I hope you're not the Max that plays baseball that's got a sore arm that I know. Well, I hope it's you that's here, but not you that has the sore arm. I am pulling this up on my phone to make sure I have this looking the correct way. Plays baseball that's got a sore arm that I know. Oh. Nope. It doesn't. I'm going to drop this down a little. Drop me down a little. Maybe that'll work. How's that look? Y'all see everything? Hello, Bill Nye. The myth for sure, Bill Nye. Hello, Sherry. Good to see you. I'm doing well, Tom Thumb. Jeremy Foster. I'll probably be going for a couple hours. I'll lead up to Southern Meadow Stream tonight at least. That's my plan. Hello, Salmon. Hello, Savito. Good to see you. Hello, Michael Erickson. Good to see you. B.H. Ringer. I am going to search $501 bills because I think that's what I have time for today. Tomorrow's noon stream, we are going to search $501 bills and a box of dimes, or I do have a box of quarters. I can edge search a box of quarters instead tomorrow if someone so chooses, and then a box of half dollars. And we do not have a donator yet for our Friday high noon stream. I'm also thinking about moving our high noon stream to 2 p.m., but I won't tomorrow because I haven't told anyone that. But we're definitely going to be doing $501 bills today, unless it takes me forever because there are so many fines. That is the plan. There they are. All from the Federal Reserve. Who knows what kind of organization they have? I don't. Perhaps, Jeremy, perhaps. Grammy, my wife, works until, usually gets home between 6 and 6:30. So I want to be done by the time she gets home so we can spend the evening together. She's a nurse practitioner, so you never know exactly when she's going to get home. Hello, teacher. Good to see you. Appreciate everyone being here. Hit that thumbs up button while you're thinking of it. If you would, I would appreciate it. Let's see. These look like they've been rubber banded so long. It's got the marks in it. Oh, I was hoping since they were Federal Reserve notes, maybe they would be facing all the same direction. Yeah, well, that's not going to be the case, so give me a few minutes to sort these out while people are coming in, and we will get to searching. We will get to searching. Hope everyone's had a good week. You just got Friday left now. Just got Friday left. It's Easter weekend. That makes tomorrow Good Friday, so probably a lot of people got tomorrow off. As a matter of fact, my grandkids are out of school tomorrow. I just remembered. They may be streaming with me tomorrow. We need to do an AppMex video, mail call video. Got some other things we need to do. Lots of stuff's going on. Hello, Nicole Erickson. Good to see you. Nicole, if you would like to donate for tomorrow, you can. I don't have a donator yet that I know of. Unless someone's done it in the last couple minutes. It's $75 and you get whatever we find out of the 500 ones. whatever we find out of the either dimes or quarters, whichever one you pick. I've only got one box of quarters, and I had to open it because I thought they might be uncirculated, but they're circulated. Haven't done anything other than peek inside and see that they were circulated. But Nicole, if you want to be tomorrow's donator at high noon, it's all yours. Unless, I'll go look real quick at my email. Let me look real quick at my email. I'll just make sure that I did take the dogs for a walk, so somebody could have popped in while the dogs were walking. Nope. The one there, a couple emails I got to look at. I got 3 emails. All right, Nicole, it's wide open if you want it. It is yours. If you want it, Nicole, it is yours. Hello, Twin Coconuts. I don't understand your question. What's good? Spending the afternoon with PasSpareTime. That's what's good. We are going to be searching some $1 bills looking for star notes and fancy serial numbers. And we found this one last week, and it's as fancy a serial number as I have ever found. Yes, Nicole. All right, Michael. I'll reserve it. It's Nicole's tomorrow. Overtime in that. Well, overtime's okay. Hello, old Bell. Teach, it's good to see you here always. I know it's hard to tag on the phone, but I just don't. I just don't tag on the phone because it's too hard for me. 50505000. That's called a binary. We'd love to find another binary. There's a low serial number we found in the last hunt, 00009750B. There's a star note. We're always looking for star notes, carrying double face value on eBay right now. Speaking of eBay, I'm bidding on something on eBay. I better pull that up so I don't miss out by $2. My eBay bids and offers. How much time is left? 3 hours and 34 minutes. I'm currently outbid, but I'm not bidding again until later. If you're bidding on 1965 BU half dollars, stop. I need them. I need them. That's a birthday note, July 17th, 2019. Those are going for $10, $20, even more on eBay. 395555, 3 5 5s. We keep it because it's got 5 5s. We also keep it because it's a trinary note, 5s, 9s, and 3s. We keep it also because that 3 is raised out of alignment with the rest of the serial numbers, making it a gas pump note or an odometer note. And that first 5 is a little over-aimed, which is kind of cool as well. All right. All right. Let's get to searching. What you say? Let's see what we can find in today's bills. What can we find today? I just picked up 2,000 $1 bills, and I already had 2,000. So you are going to be seeing some dollar bill searches over the next 4 or 5 days for sure. I'm looking down here at the date. I'm looking for anything before 2000. I'm looking up here at the serial number, looking for any that ends in a star or any fancy combination of numbers. That's what I'm looking for. Nicholas Congro, good to see you. That trinary we found last week is a real good one for sure. Or binary, I should say. We want more of those. I've only ever found 2 binaries, and they were in back-to-back nights. That was crazy, and I've searched over 20,000 $1 bills now. I gotta start keeping track of how many I search. Gotta start keeping track so I know. Because I know we've searched 1,700 plus boxes of half dollars now. We're approaching 2 million half dollars searched. That's dang near $1 million worth of half dollars that we've searched. Do you have the sniffles? It's another 80-degree day. I just got done walking the dogs. July 17th of 1630. I'm not familiar with that date being anything magnificent happened on it, so I won't hang on to it. How much a 1919 S penny might be? Depends on the condition, Chris, for sure. Let me pull up right here and then I'll share it with you. I use PCGS.com as my price guide. I also subscribe to Gray Sheet, which has what the dealers are paying for coins. But I use PCGS.com, which is right here, and I can't fit it all on the screen. But you go over here to type of coins. After you hit price guide, you go to cents. You go to Lincoln cent wheat reverse 1909 to 1958. We go down to 1919. 1919 is on the next page. Of course it's on the next page. Why wouldn't it be? So 1919 wheat cent is, let me fix this so you can see. 1919 is right there. Did you say 1919S or did you just say 19? I think you said 1919S. I think you said 1919S. Let me look back here. Thank you, Michael. I'm looking back here. Looking back. That's my birthday. Jeremy Foster, what's your birthday? 1650? All right, where'd it go? Where did it go? There it is, 1919S. All right, 1919S. So, we go to 1919S. If it's a G4 penny, it's worth $2. If it is in mint state, looks like it was just printed yesterday, at a minimum, it's worth $65. So there's your range. You can click on the specific penny and you can look and see at the different values for the different grades, the condition it's in. You can also use PCGS's photo grade to find out, compare yours and see what grade you think it might be. But that's the tool I use to get an idea of what coins are worth. Center the notes you put the number under. All right, I'll try. Maybe I need to go up a little bit, Teach. Maybe I need to go up a little bit. One of the bad things about filming in this format is I don't have a lot of room for error. But if I get off center, you let me know. Hello, John Jacobs. Yes, AppMex discount code $5 on any order $50 or more. And I had a meeting with AppMex today. And let's just say that we're going to be expanding the partnership. AppMex, the largest seller of coins and coin supplies. Over $1 billion in sales. They are partnered up with little old PasSpareTime, and they help us sponsor our Grow the Hobby initiative, trying to get more people involved in this hobby, especially youngsters. I made them aware of our Saturday streams that we're doing once a month, where we donate all our boxes to the kids that are watching with a parent or grandparent, 18 years of age or younger, where we search the box for them. They get all their finds and we give them a Hudson's Collector's Kit or a Rhett's Collector's Kit. And we give them a Walking Liberty. And AppMex is going to get back to me on what their participation is going to be. Boy, this is a birthday note lots of ways around. 1223 of the year 723, 723 of the year 1223, but neither are ones that I keep. Hello, Native Warrior. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We are searching 500 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. In other words, anything that's worth more than face value, we will pluck out and keep. I'm looking here at the date. I will keep, if it's under the year 2000, before the year 2000, I will have some other things that I will be looking for, like to see if it's a web note, see if it's old enough to have value just by being old. I'm looking at this green seal to make sure it's in the right place. I'm looking at the serial number over here to make sure it matches the serial number up here. I'm looking for a star at the end of the dollar serial number to see if it is a star, and it's a star note printed as a replacement note, because those are carrying nice value. And I'm looking at the serial number to see if we got any fancy combination that makes it more valuable. We do daily short videos on coin hunting on YouTube. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, you never know. We're also doing daily live streams now, specifically on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. I didn't do that last night, sorry about that. Fridays at high noon, and on those streams we search $501 bills, looking for what I just said we're looking for. And we search a box of dimes or quarters, looking for a silver dime or a silver quarter. And then we search a box of half dollars, looking for a silver half dollar, a proof, a commemorative, an air coin, a variety. You never know what you might find in a box of half dollars. That's every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central, every Friday at high noon. And then on Saturday, we stream live at 2 p.m. I stream with my 13-year-old and 10-year-old grandsons. We do 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars on Saturdays. We have different giveaways. All you have to do is be in the stream. And we give away silver certificates, coins, gold backs. You never know what we're going to give away, but we'll give away 5 or 6 of something. The streams usually last 3 to 5 hours. We do a short auction after every one of our Saturday streams, where we auction off maybe something we found, maybe something we bought, numismatic value, bullion. You never know what Paul's going to put up for auction. Graded coins, possible. I just got a big grading submission back. And this Saturday is a special Saturday. This Saturday, as we do once a month, we give all of our half dollar boxes away to a parent, grandparent, aunt, or uncle that is committed to watching our stream that day with a youth under the age of 18. Well, 18 or under. A star note! I want to see my stars from my members. I want to see some stars up there. But this Saturday, we will be giving away all of our boxes. It's already full. We're sold out for Saturday, although it's free, so I don't know how you can be sold out on something that's free. We have 5 of the 7 have committed they will be there. 7 people are signed up. We'll be giving them any finds from their box, and we will also be giving them a Hudson or Rhett's collector's kit to go with their box, so they get some goodies one way or the other. There's my stars. Thank you, Michael Erickson. April 10th, 1770. Yes, also a birthday note, star note. When we find a star note, we go to, where is it? There it is. Let me put it over here so I can find it. We go to the Star Note lookup page. The Star Note lookup page. I got to square this up. Star Note lookup page, also known as mycurrencycollection.com. We key in the $1. This is a 2021 series. Then we key in the note, the serial number. It does start with a B. 0410170 star. Then we hit enter, and ideally this will have a print run of under 3.2 million. If it's under 3.2 million, then that's a good thing for us. 3.2 million is how many they usually printed of these replacement notes. So let's see. And it is 3.2 million. They only printed 4.2 million, but it's decidedly over here in the less rare category. So that does not hurt our value any of this star note, but it doesn't help it any either. These things, and this one is crispy, crispy, crispy. These things are going for double face value on eBay, so that's worth at least $2. We shall hang on to that one. Hello, Mohunt Silver. Well, Buck, I make good background noise. You may even find out, Buck, that you'll enjoy this hobby. We do coin collecting and dollar bill searches for fancy serial numbers. But if this is something that helps you sleep, hey, I'm okay with that as well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. All right, we got our first find was a star note. Let's see what other goodies we can find. We are in our first strap of $100. Each strap has $100 in it. We're going to search 5 straps, 500 $1 bills in this string, and see what kind of goodies we can come up with. These are Federal Reserve notes. My bank orders them for me every week from the Fed. We also occasionally get some teller straps that are put together by the tellers at the bank when they get their drawer full of $1 bills, and they strap them up in straps of 100 as well. But what we're searching today is from the Federal Reserve. I don't know that one's better than the other. You got a clever teller that's going through these and plucking out the good ones. That could be bad. There's a quad. 25555-384. I've gotten to the point of finding so many quads, I'm only keeping quads if they start or end the note. Even though any quad is bringing a little more than face value on eBay right now, I only keep them if they start or end the note. Because by the time, I don't sell on eBay currently, and if I did, by the time I paid fees and shipping, it just wouldn't be worth it. Almost a very fancy note. 80, 50, 60, 81. If that had been 80, 50, 60, 80, the bill minted or printed right before this one, that would have been awesome, but it's a near miss. It is a very near miss. All right, that's going to wrap up the first $100. So, at the end of each strap, we kind of show what we've been finding. Hello, Jesse. Good to see you. Hello, Just Jeff. Welcome. If I missed anyone in the chat, I'm sorry. Here's some examples of bills we have been finding recently. Give you an idea what we're looking for. 4 5s in a row. I guess since I'm not keeping those anymore, I should probably take it out of the deck. 5 7s in a row. I do keep any bill with 4 in a row to start or end the bill, or 5 of the same number in a row. 7s and 8s are the most sought after numbers, so 5 7s in a row is a very good find. This bill. Do you see what it is? This is called a broken ladder. Had this been 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 all in a row, it would be a ladder. What it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got 8 individual numbers that are consecutive but not in numerical order. This is called a broken ladder, and those carry a nice value above face value. This is a lot like the one we just found a minute ago that was an almost, but this one was a for sure 80, 70, 70, 80. This is a trinary. It only uses the numbers 8, 0s, and 7 to make up the serial number. It is a bookend note, 80 to start, 80 to end. Got the 70s in the middle, and it's got alternating zeros, which people like. So that one has a value above face value as well. This is called a repeater, creatively named, I know, 3042, 3042, but that gives it additional value by being a repeater. This bill is pretty special. This is a birthday note and a headstone note. 0520, May 20th of 1957. Were you born on May 20th of 1957? Boy, I wish it was soggy here. My lake was been down 6 foot because they drained it to, they lowered it to work on docks and seawalls, and now they've closed it back up, and we need rain to fill it up. Hi, Skippy. Welcome. If your birth date's May 20th of 1957, I've got your birth date note. It's also a headstone note. Born in 1957, deceased in 2005. Both of those things are collectible. We found this last week. This was the second ever binary note that we found. 333939993. Only 3s and 9s making up the serial number. It's called the binary note. If you'd find one that had only one number making up the serial number, it would be called a solid, and that's worth over $100. As is, this one will probably go for $20 or more. A very good find. We always try to look at the date on the bills, because that's a 1969B we found recently, and it's still in great shape. Nothing fancy about the serial number, but just the fact it's a 1969B series $1 bill still in circulation in good shape. It has a value above face value, and we hang on to it. One more, and we'll get back to the search. Maybe our most valuable bill we found. 15799751. Well, what is it, Paul? Well, this is called a radar or a palindrome note. 15791579 reads the same back to front and front to back. But not only is this a radar note, this is a super radar note because it starts with a B, it ends with a B. B1579, B1579. When I find its equivalent on eBay, I'll tell you what it's worth. But right now, I just don't know. Because last I looked, there wasn't another find like that on eBay, which should tell you something. Let me hit my Diet Dr. Pepper. Yes, Grammy has migrated me to the Diet Dr. Peppers instead of the real thing. So far, I would say the taste is pretty good. Let me see if all of these are facing in the same direction, and they're not. I didn't figure they would be. Let me get them all organized, going in one direction or the other. Because these are going in 3,426 different directions, and that would make them very hard for me to search and very hard for you to enjoy. So once I get them all going the same direction, we will get started here. It's like shuffling cards. Like shuffling cards, I'm telling you. I love cards, love to play cards, but I don't like to shuffle my dollar bills, especially when they're this out of order. Goodness. John Nixon just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, John Nixon, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We appreciate that. We have a bot that's supposed to gather all of our new subscribers or chatters, super chatters or anything like that, and it works sometimes. I assume OBS or Streamlabs is probably working on that because I've emailed them about it 6 times now. But to everyone that's subscribed, thank you very much, and to everyone that's in the chat right now, thank you very much. Any questions about this? What in the world are we doing? Ask. We got a lot of knowledgeable people here. People a lot more knowledgeable than me. That one bill I showed as our best find ever, when I was searching, I missed it. I missed it, and a couple people in the chat said, hey, go back, Paul, go back. You missed one. And not only I missed one, I missed the best one we've ever found. That's not good. But we saved it. We saved it. Alright, what I'm doing right now is just organizing, getting these going in the same direction because they weren't. Now we're going to search another $100 of $1 bills, looking at the date down here to see if it's earlier than 2000, because that may give me some other things to look for. looking at the seal to make sure it's in the right place, and looking at the serial number to see if it's got any fancy combination of numbers or a star at the end. I'm also checking this serial number over here to make sure it matches that serial number over there. I've never found one that didn't, but if I ever do, I'm told it's worth some money. So if you see anything I miss, or if you see that I am no longer searching this in a way that you can see it, let me know. 41944941. All the right numbers, almost a radar, but not. August 2nd or February 8th of the year 4036. I will not have that kind of lifespan, so we won't be hanging on to that one. Almost a birthday note. If that was 0812, could have been August 12th of 1943 or December 8th of 1943. Not quite. Yeah, I saw that Silent Silver Stacker. I haven't watched it all the way through, but you should brag on your last quarter hunt. You should know Nicole Erickson is our searcher tomorrow for our triple play, but I got a box of quarters this week. Circulated box of quarters. So Nicole's going to get to choose between quarters and dimes as part of her search. I'm going to look for that elusive silver quarter again. I'm going to do it. I don't know if Nicole will take the quarters or the dimes. 0905 or 0509 of 1645. Again, a little too old for me to keep. As a birth date note. But I'm ordering one box of quarters a week to have an option for at least the first hunter of the week to choose quarters instead of dimes, because I've got like 7 boxes in a row of dimes. I haven't found a silver dime. My dimes have cooled, they have chilled, they're thawed. 2127, 2177, again, almost a radar note, but not quite. Yep, Skippy, if I ever find one that I have a black number instead of a green number, I'm told I have something. I haven't found that one yet. I'm assuming if I see one, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb, but I have not found one of those yet. I hadn't found a binary note till recently, but there's something. How about a star note? 025005665, a star. I want to see my stars. I want to see my stars. When you get a note that ends in a star instead of a letter, you know it's been printed as a replacement note for damaged and misprinted bills. And star notes have become wildly collectible right now. They're selling on eBay for 2 times face value for the $1 star notes. So we will definitely keep that. Colton Schilling, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I'm sorry it didn't announce you, but it just doesn't always. Glutton for punishment, dime hunts. No kidding. That was a trinary. Did I pass a trinary? I could have. I could have. I shouldn't have, but I could have. Did. Before we do our star note thing, that one was a trinary note. 212-777-12, only using 2s, 1s, and 7s for the serial number. That does carry value above face value. Thank you for that. Thanks for letting me know. It does happen. Star note. So what we do with the star notes now that we have one, we already know it's worth double face value on eBay. But we're going to go over to the website mycurrencycollection.com, where this has a star note lookup on it. You key in the denomination, because star notes exist in every denomination, and then the year and series. This is a 2017A series bill. Then we key in the entire serial number L02500565 star. Most star notes are printed in runs of 3.2 million. So we're looking for something lower than 3.2 million. Unfortunately, as you can see from the top left, this is 3.2 million run size, which means the little heat chart down here is solidly in the less rare category. But that's okay, because it doesn't hurt the value of the bill any. It just doesn't make it worth anything more. So we do have our second star note of the day. I had another one there just, Jeff, that was close to a trinary but wasn't. But I could have missed another one. Yep, I could have missed it. I'll try to do better. Trinaries aren't worth a ton of money. They're worth about $1.50 on eBay. But they are selling for above face value, and it depends how fancy the trinary is. But I'll try to do better. I'll try not to miss any more. 666-3466, and then a 2. Excuse me for a second. The dust off the dollar bills got me. I had to sneeze. That's what happens when I take a break. I didn't stream Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I took a little break. I'd been burning the candle hard at both ends. I took a little break. I got out of practice. But I promise you'll be seeing more of me. I'll get back to my daily live streams. They may be late at night, but you'll see them. Because I've got 4,000 $1 bills to search. 1928 just jumps right out at you, but does not carry through. Yes, Tommy John, and I do have several of those. It's not all of them, and it's not just printed in Dallas. Hopefully we'll find one. But if we happen to find, let me see, I might have one in here. I might have one in my show-off stack. That's not it. That's not it. Hold on a second. Well, I guess I don't have one out. But if we happen to find a star note that is printed in 2013 and it has a B as the starting letter and a star, there's a chance that it is one of the rare star notes or dollar bills. No two bills in the U.S. are supposed to have the same serial number. But in the year 2013 in Washington, D.C. and Fort Worth, Texas, they messed up. And they made a run of star notes that had the same serial number. So if we find one of those that starts with the B out of 2013, it could be one of those that has a twin sister. And we go look it up on the Star Note lookup, it will ask us, was your bill printed in Fort Worth or was it printed in Washington, D.C.? You can look over here, like this one has the FW, that was printed in Fort Worth. If you find one of those, that in and of itself carries a value above face value. And you go to a website that is a Star Note project and you can submit your find. You can also look and see if the twin sister has been found. If you happen to put together the twin sisters, same serial number, one printed in Fort Worth, one printed in Washington, D.C., you put those together, those are going for thousands of dollars, Tommy John, thousands. Nice, Silent Silver Stacker. All right, back to the search. So I found I think 13 of those twin sister notes so far. And I am delinquent in entering them in as finds. 2045, 2000, reverse. That could be a tombstone note. It's not in the right order. I'm not going to hang on to it. All right, more searching, less talking, Paul. You can't find anything good. There's a birthday note. All right, how about it? May 23rd of 1934. Let's see, 66 and 24. 90-year-olds? Any 90-year-olds watching my stream? Almost 90-year-olds? Either way, that's a birthday note. These are carrying a $10 to $20 value right now on eBay. They are good to find and carry a nice value. So we will hang on to it. I found a birthday note recently that was within 8 days of being my grandson's birth date. That's close. Say the chances aren't good. Usually somebody else got to find it and you got to buy it. But if I ever find your birthday note, let me know. 60100163. Sixes, ones, zeros, and threes. Kind of close to a radar, close to a trinary, but neither. You never know what you're going to find in these serial number searches. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a daily short video on coin hunting. We also put out a daily live stream like you're watching today on either coin hunting or searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers, old dates, star notes. Our major streams of the week are on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central, where we hunt a box of dimes or quarters, a box of half dollars, and $501 bills searched for fancy serial numbers. That's Wednesday at 8 p.m. and Friday at high noon. On Saturdays at 2 o'clock, we search 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars. I do that with two of my grandsons, Hudson age 13, Reddy age 11. And that's kind of our family reunion stream. We have prize giveaways throughout that stream as well, where we give away silver certificates, $2 bills with consecutive serial numbers, gold backs, silver rounds, 1/10 of an ounce silver rounds. You never know what we're going to give away. When we get to 10,000 subs, though, we're giving away something major. So if you're here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We appreciate it greatly. Doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps us out tremendously. You see that three is over inked, and those do carry a little value over face value, but I've got so many I have stopped keeping them for now until I find a place for some of them. I'm getting too many $1 bills. This Saturday is our once a month Grow the Hobby stream. We have an initiative to get more people involved in this great hobby of coin hunting and dollar bill searches for fancy serial numbers. And on Saturday, we are giving away all 7 of our boxes of half dollars and opening them each for a parent, grandparent, aunt, or uncle that is watching the stream with someone under the age of 19. We have a waiting list for that. We are full for Saturday's stream, but if you want to get on the list for May, we will be doing it the first weekend of May is the plan. You can send me an email. You can put exclamation email in the stream and it will pop up my email. It is PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. You send me an email and say, hey, I'm George and my son Tim, age 10, would love to have you open a box for him. We also send them a coin collecting kit and give them a Walking Liberty half dollar, whether they find one or not, that has a silver melt value of around $10 right now. So they will get a nice gift package, or you will, to be able to give to your child, grandchild, niece, nephew, foster child, whatever. 59585585, that's trinary. Only 5s, 9s, and 8s make up the serial number. That bill's not in great shape, but trinaries do carry a value above face value, so we do hang on to them, and I missed the last one, so I can't miss that one. So if you want to get signed up for that, you need to get on the list because it usually fills up pretty quick, and we're just right now taking names for the month of May. And if you can't be there that week, we will work out a date where you can, but this is a great hobby. We're through 200 bills, by the way, going for bills 200 through 300 now, actually 201 through 300. Hello, Brian and the twins. Hello, Hunting Adventures. Good to see you. Boy, I have fishing fever, Hunting Adventures. In the fall, I get hunting fever, but I've got fishing fever right now. Our lake is drawn down. I can't get my bass boat out, but I want to go fishing so bad because I know they're on the beds. I know they are. The time of year I can catch an 8-pounder bass in our lake, and I have the desire to do so very badly. I need it to rain. I need it to rain. We need about a 4-inch rain that would put my lake back up to the area I could get my boat out. Now I can fish from the shore because we live right on the lake, but my favorite spots to fish are not near our house. I have been putting fish habitat out for a few years now, though. You can catch bluegill and crappie from our lake shore. I am putting these all in the right order so that the search goes more smooth, but we are searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers and star notes. We've already found 2 star notes, a birthday note, and a couple of trinary notes where only 3 numbers make up the serial number. All of those combinations have a value above face value. But I gotta get them in the right order first so I can search them. I could do this before the stream, but I want this to be as authentic as it can, and when I see a find, I want to see it for the first time with you all. So I do it during the stream. Sometimes they'll be totally in the right order, but not often. Not often. I tell the story, I was a cashier in my younger life, and our cash office lady told me that all the bills had to be facing in the same direction. And she scared me. So all mine were always facing the same direction. But evidently not a thing anymore. Hope so, just Jeff. If I had 2 of my kids, do you? Yeah, I could. Absolutely. Brian the twins is signed up for this Saturday, both of his daughters. And we could certainly do it in a box battle format if you want. You could have Hudson open a box and Red open a box. We absolutely could do that. You just got to be signed up. All right, I'm looking down here at the date, here at the serial number to make your series, the stamp, the seal. I knew I'd find the word seal to make sure it's there in the right place. Up here, looking for any bill that ends in a star or any combination that makes up a fancy serial number with the numbers. We're going to do 300 or 500 of these today, $500 $1 bills. This is the 3rd strap of 100 we're on. So we're approaching the midway point of our hunt. Check myself to make sure you can see what I'm seeing. I've already missed 1 trinary today, maybe 2. So if you see something I've missed, yell at me. Tag me. Say, hey, Paul. I am called Paul because my oldest grandson couldn't say Grandpa and got to calling me Paul as a baby. And it stuck, so all of my grandkids call me Paul, and most people call me Paul now. And that's okay. This is a hobby that I do with my grandsons, and we enjoy it, and I figure any time I can get a teenager off of their cell phone, off of their computer, and off of their video games, and they will sit and search coins or dollar bills with me for 3 or 4 hours, I figure that's a win. And I'm fortunate that my 2 oldest grandsons have fallen in love with this hobby, and we get to do it a lot of the time. Tommy John, we'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Hello, High Plains Drifter. Good to see you. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. If you're here for the 8th time and you're not subscribed, also please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, and it doesn't cost you a thing. And, hey, there's a future birthday note that's not all that far in the distance. Halloween of the year 2050. Now, that's still 26 years from now, but I'm going to hang on to that one. One of my grandkids could have a baby born on Halloween in the year 2050, so I'm going to hang on to that birthday note. The reason it's a birthday note, 10 October, 31 31st, and the year 2050. Usually don't keep future birthday notes, but in the case of that one, one's coming up relatively quickly. We shall hang on to it. Star note, star note. That's what we're looking for, amongst other things. Any bill that ends in a star instead of a letter is a star note and was printed as a replacement note for damaged or misprinted bills. And those are going for double face value right now on eBay. When we find one, we go to mycurrencycollection.com and we key in the year, the denomination. It's a 2017A, which is already in, and then the serial number. This is a G 10035 star. Most star notes are printed in runs of 3.2 million. We're always looking for something lower than 3.2 million. Let's see what we got. Hey, we got one. We got one less than 3.2 million. So as I said, star notes are going for double face value. But this one having a lower run size of only 1.28 million. If you look down here, the little arrow has moved out of the frozen permafrost. It's still in the cold zone, but it is a little towards the more rare side, so that one could carry a little value above face value, or above the regular value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that note, any that fall into that category, I take and put into a holder. It's got a bent corner. I'm straightening the bent corner first. I'm trying to straighten the bent corner. Very hard to do with gloves on. But I put that in the dollar bill protector here so that it doesn't get in any worse shape than it is right now. And I protect it. So that one's worth a little more than the $2, probably. It all comes down to, can you find someone, what are they willing to pay for it? I don't know, but that's our third star note. End of the world note. End of the world note. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? 1003 of 5087 star. Okay, I don't know why you call it an end of the world note. Teach me something here. So we keep all of our star notes, and if they have a run less than 3.2 million, or a fancy serial number to go along with the star, then they might have a little extra value. But as is, they're going for double face value right now on eBay. You can look it up. Go to eBay, Google, or search star notes and see what they're listed for. That doesn't mean that's what they're selling. Face value, or there's a real craze going on star notes. And they are rising in value. So we're hanging on to them. I do sell a few in my Saturday auctions. We start streaming at 2 o'clock on Saturdays, searching $50. Then we do a 15 lot auction at the end of that, and you may see currency on there from time to time. You never know exactly what I will have on auction, as we try to switch it up, keep it fresh. I have 4 new packages from AppMex to open with some cool goodies in it. So you'll see a mail call video this week with... I'm buffering. We're dropping frames. Hang in there. Hang in there. Future birthday note. Into the world, Halloween 2050. Comedies about timing. Oh, I get it, Just Jeff. Halloween of 2050. I'm with you. If you're buffering, I'm sorry. I am dropping frames. I don't know what's going on. Our internet has been crashing pretty frequently, but hopefully you're still with me. All right, Just Jeff. 4 ones in a row. If they're 4 ones in a row to start the bill or end the bill, I hang on to them. This is called a quad. It still has value above face value. I'm just not hanging on to them right now, unless they start the number or end the number. All right, I show that we're back to full speed on the stream. There shouldn't be any more circle of death or latency lags. So welcome back to reality. Hopefully it stays that way. We are searching $501 bills, looking for old dates, missing seals or misplaced, fancy serial numbers, star notes, miscolored stuff. There's so many things to look for in a dollar bill. I never knew. I never knew how many different things there were to look for, but there are over 20, I know. Eventually we'll find one of each of those. At the end of this strap of 100, I will show you some of our recent finds. We've got several good finds today. We've already found 3 star notes. Guess I didn't get them all facing the correct direction. Where do I get my $1 bills? I go to a bank that I have a good relationship with, 2 different banks actually, and they order them in from the Federal Reserve for me each week. I go back a week later and pick them up. I then take the search dollar bills that weren't good numbers or star notes or old, and I return them to even a different bank so I don't overwork the bank that's helping me out by ordering them. There's an old birthday note, 08, August 20th of 1458. Not one we're going to hang on to. Thank you, Kim. For more, we're coming up to the end of strap number 3, and we'll have 2 more straps to go. We also look for low serial numbers. Any number that starts with at least 4 zeros would be a low serial number. High serial numbers, both of those things are carrying a value above face value as well. More and more people are getting into this because fancy serial numbers are on fire right now. I've only been doing it for a little over 2 months. We've been searching coins on YouTube for over 3 years. And came back. Hopefully y'all came back. We crashed and came back. Are you all still there? There's our 4th strap of dollar bills. It's hard for me to stream if the computer's internet's going to act up. We have Cox cable with the highest internet you can get, and they're doing a lot of construction out in our area, and it seems like every day we get a note that our internet's going to be down for a certain amount of time, and every day it's down for more than that. So I don't know if that's what's happening right now. Yep, it might be crashing again. I'm getting a low latency warning. Hang with me. Hopefully it comes back and we can finish our stream. We got 200 more $1 bills to search. And the straps have been pretty good, so I'm wanting to finish it. Yeah, no, it's buffering. I'm streaming on the lowest latency I can, so it is my internet causing the problem at a level that there's nothing I can do about it. So all I can do is apologize and hope it comes back. But I know right now it is buffering like crazy. I am just searching $1 bills. Not searching, I am organizing $1 bills. I'm afraid it's going to crash. I'm afraid it's going to crash. Our internet may go down. Our internet may go down. If it crashes, I will try to get it going again. Hello, Adam. Adam, we are searching $1 bills for fancy serial numbers, but I'm having internet problems, it looks like. I'm also in the midst of just sorting these so they're all facing the same direction. I've got them back all facing the same direction. While the internet's struggling, for those that you can still see, I will show you some examples of good finds that we've found in the last few weeks. This is a low serial number. 0000. Any bill that starts with 4 zeros or more zeros is a low serial number. We hang on to that because they are going for over face value. This is a fancy serial number. 3955555. 3 5 5s in a row. Any brick of 5 numbers in a row or more carries a nice value above face value. This also only has 2 3s in it and a 9, so it only has 5s, 3s, and 9s making up the serial number, which makes it a trinary note. Also, if you look closely at the last 3, it's out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. It's higher. That makes it an odometer or a gas pump note, and that has a value above face value. Looking better now? All right, I'm still getting a low bit rate note, so we'll see how long it hangs in. July 17th of 2019, this is called a birth date note. And birth date notes are going for $10 to $20 on eBay right now, carrying a very nice value. This is a star note. Any bill that ends in a star instead of a letter is a star note. Was printed as a replacement note for damaged bills and misprinted bills. And their star notes have gone crazy in value. This is going for double face value on eBay, so we hang on to all our star notes. So another low serial number note, 4 zeros and 97.50. All right, I'm back to excellent condition on the stream. This is one of the best finds we've had. This is called a binary note, 50505000. It only uses 2 different numbers to make up the serial number. It's called a binary note, and that's probably a $20 value right there. So that was a really good find. Let me take another drink and then we'll get started back with the search. Hello, Nurse Pneumatist. Or Nurse Numismatic, I think. All right. Our 4th strap of $1 bills. Here we go. What can we find? Well, good luck, Adam. I hope you find something really cool. You know, like I told a lot of you before, I saw other people doing this, and I thought, I've got to try it. The value on these are getting to be enough that I need to try it. But I really thought I would be bored stiff searching serial numbers on $1 bills. But I actually have fallen in love with it. I search boxes and boxes of coins every week. I search boxes of pennies, dimes, pennies, nickels, and half dollars every single week. Lots of them. We do a daily short video on our best finds that we have for the week. And we are now doing daily live streams. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? What is that one? It's something. I'm not telling yet, unless I've looked at it wrong. That's something. That's a good something. First Diet Dr. Pepper down. This is a broken ladder. If this was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's got 2 zeros. It's not something. This is almost a broken ladder. It's got 2 zeros. Let's pretend like that zero's not there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that was a 7 instead of a 0, it'd be a broken ladder. Excuse Paul for giving everyone false hope. Bummer. 837-32323. Cool note. Not a lot of value there. We won't hang on to it. I'm still recovering from my near broken ladder. I give you a question for a wrong answer. That's just no fair. No fair. At least we're not dropping any frames right now, so that's a good thing. We appear to have our latency back. I'm looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. Somebody wrote 100 on that. Doesn't add any value at all. 22338813. Had that ended in 11 or 33, that would have been a 4 pairs note and be very cool. As is near miss. Near miss. Hey, someone keeps writing 100 on these. Wonder why. Short ladder, yeah. That's a step ladder, a silent silver stacker. Almost a broken step ladder. We may have created something new. Just received 2013 2, 5, 10, 20, $50 star notes. Oh, awesome, Jim Thompson. That is cool. Baseman 64 reporting live from Cubs Rangers for opening day. Watching the Rangers drop their 2023 World Championship banner in about half an hour. Baseman 64, it is first off so good to see you here. Baseman 64 is a good personal friend. He is also a content provider on YouTube when he's in the mood. He's also a co-host on Southern Metal, and I'm guessing he's not going to be there tonight since he's at a ball game. And Baseman, I have to say, wildly jealous. And when I tell Hudson you're at the Cubs opener, even though it's a Rangers opening day, I understand, but the Cubs are there, he's going to be so jealous. Baseman, I hope you have an awesome day, you see a great game, and experience a very close loss. I know that's kind of mean, but I've been a Cubs fan for a long time. Cubs fan for a long time. I am searching $501 bills, Baseman, looking for fancy serial numbers. Thought I had one a minute ago. I invented a broken short ladder that I thought was just a broken ladder. Oh well. It happens. We went to a ball game the other night. The Kansas City Royals AA affiliate is here local, about 20 miles away, and they were playing the AA team in an exhibition game. So I had bought tickets. They had scheduled this game originally during COVID and canceled it, and I forgot how good of tickets I bought. We were on first row, right behind home plate, and it was awesome. We were that close to the Royals major leaguers who played. We enjoyed that game. Hey, let's try it again. Is this one going to lead to heartbreak for Paul as well? Could. It could, but I do think I've actually got something here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom! Broken ladder. Broken ladder. We just needed to practice on that broken short ladder, or step stool. We've really got a broken ladder this time, and those have a little value above face value. More than double face value. Don't find them very often. That's maybe the 4th one I have ever found. But I think that 2 6s. Oh, dang it! I even started putting that one in the protector. I even went through the numbers. Okay, that 6 is really a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pay no attention to the second 6. It's got me twice. Dang it. More heartbreak. Oh, I don't know, John Jacobs. He likes both teams. That would be a good question. There's a couple years there that we came close to getting the Cubs and the Royals in the World Series. The Royals won one and then the Cubs won one. But I don't know who he would root for. It was like the game with the Naturals, the AA Naturals playing the Royals. Both boys are like, who are we supposed to root for? And I'm like, everybody. It's like, you can't root for everybody. You can't root for the pitcher and the hitter. It was very perplexing for them, kind of like finding broken ladders for me. Next to impossible, I think. Well, I find a lot that aren't really broken ladders, but if you're here for the first time or second time or 10th time and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate it greatly. It helps us out a bunch. We put out a lot of content each week, probably as much as anybody. We put out daily short videos about coin hunting. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. We're doing daily live streams on either coin hunting or searching for fancy serial numbers and star notes on $1 bills. Also looking for broken ladders that aren't broken or ladders. We stream every Wednesday night at 8 p.m., every Friday at high noon Central Time. In those streams, we will search 16595999, cool number, but not a lot of value there. On Wednesdays and Fridays, we search a box of dimes or quarters looking for a silver dime or a silver quarter. We search a box of half dollars looking for silver half dollars, air coins, proofs, whatever we might find in a box of half dollars. And we search $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. We call it our triple play. And if we have a donator like we do tomorrow at high noon, Nicole, and Nicole finds a star note, that checks one of the boxes. If she then finds a silver quarter or a silver dime, that checks a second box. And then if she finds a silver half dollar, that 0 is raised out of alignment higher than the rest of the numbers, making it a gas pump note. I currently have enough of those. I'm not keeping any more. Gas pump or odometer note. If she finds this silver half dollar in the half dollar box, completing the triple play, not only does she get to keep every good find that we have found, she gets her choice between a Peace dollar and a Morgan dollar, which is a very, very nice bonus. Brewers, Reddy has a Brewers jersey. We went and saw a game last year in Milwaukee, and I love Brewer Stadium. Love Brewer Stadium. Thought it was really a nice facility. NM about 30 back now. NM. What's an NM? Tell me what I missed. Tell me what I missed, just Jeff. Oh, Baseman, you've got to go to spring training. As a matter of fact, you go to spring training and let me know when. I'll go with you. We would have a blast. Grammy and I went to 3 different Cubs spring trainings and followed them around, went to the backfields. I have a story about spring training. I don't know if I've told everybody. It's a long story probably. So I will wait till we start the next strap and tell my spring training story. Actually, I have several spring training stories. we were watching, Grammy would drop me off at spring training on the backfields first, and then she would go shop and do Grammy things, and I would hang around the ball players all day. And I was on one of the back fields, and some of the regulars were back there taking some extra hitting practice. And I think it was Mickey Morandini that was there. And I don't even remember him being on the Cubs. It was a second baseman. And the pitchers were taking batting practice. That ends our first 400 of our 500 build search. We have 500 left to go. 500 left to go in our search. Let me get these all organized. I'll finish my story. So I was standing behind center field, and Cole Hamels was on the Cubs that year. Carlos Zambrano, major power hitting pitcher, and they were having basically a home run derby amongst the pitchers with some of the regulars in the outfield. So I went out behind center field, right center field, where they were hitting all the balls. Green stamp off. How was it all far enough to be worth something? Because it didn't catch my attention. I still got them here. I can buzz back through them after the stream, and I'll take a look. Hunting adventures. And I had recently had surgery, and I had a nerve tumor removed from my stomach, and they messed up during the surgery, and they damaged the nerve that goes to my left leg. And I kind of had to relearn how to walk, and I was not on crutches or anything, but I was gimping around pretty good. But I was out there catching home run balls, and I'd caught a couple, and there was this, now this has been after I first retired, so this has been 20 years ago. So Paul was younger. He was like 40, 42. And so I'd gotten some balls. But there was this grandpa out there with two of his younger grandsons. Probably like Hudson and Rhett's age now. Probably like 10 and 13. You know, the Cubs, I probably could have made the team for sure. All right, Jim Thompson. Jim Thompson, I want you to know that I'm getting a new link for AppMex. So I'll be announcing that soon. The old link only works through the end of this week. But as they were hitting these balls, these kids were obviously much more mobile than I. And this Grandpa was, they would get a ball, they'd take it to Grandpa, and Grandpa was putting them, he had on a long pair of shorts, like us older people tend to wear. And Grandpa was putting the balls in his pocket, and these kids were getting most of the balls. I would get the balls that were hit like right at me. Again, mobility, age, injury. So I am standing out there, and there's a ball that's a few steps to my left. I'm not going to be able to catch it, but I take the couple steps and I backhand it. It pops out of my glove. I bend over and I pick it up. So I got the ball. This grandpa starts chewing out his grandsons that they're not hustling enough to get the balls. Now, I don't know if this is a way that the grandpa was supplementing his income by selling these balls back to the team, to a local Little League team or what, because they're all Major League Baseball baseballs. But the grandpa is unhappy that I have retrieved this ball that I didn't field cleanly, and chewing on his grandsons. So a little while later, by this time, and it won't be an exaggeration to say that these kids had got 15 baseballs. And You know, the grandpa had got a few that rolled to him. So this grandpa has, water boy got rained out. Uh-oh. This grandpa has, you know, he's got the pockets at the top and then he's got the cargo pockets in the shorts. So this grandpa has, there's a historic serial number. This grandpa has probably 15 balls in his pockets of his shorts. So his pockets are full. I've probably got 3 or 4 balls. The next batter up, one of the pitchers pulls one down towards where the grandpa is, but it's going to go between the grandpa and me. And I hadn't been chasing balls, but swear to God, true story. This grandpa, so the kids had been bringing him additional balls once his pockets got full. So this grandpa's got a baseball glove full of balls, 15 balls in his shorts pockets, and he's holding 2 or 3 balls in his bare hand. Well, this ball's hit between me and the grandpa. It wouldn't be obvious that it was closer to either one of us, except I was not going to chase the ball. But grandpa, and this grandpa's probably 70, 75 years old, I'm going to say. Grandpa takes off running for this ball, home run ball that's been hit between us. And he takes about 4 steps, and the weight of the balls in his shorts takes his shorts off. Grandpa's shorts fall all the way down. Grandpa is pantsed. And I happen to know then that Grandpa is a boxer, not brief guy, something I did not want to know. And Grandpa's, you know, got his hands full, so Grandpa can't reach down to grab his shorts to prevent this from happening. And Grandpa's got a little momentum built up now. And so Grandpa's shorts get down to shoe level, and has happened to all of us at time to time. You know, you've got something that gets around your feet while you're trying to run. You're gonna take a header. Grandpa took a header. Grandpa took a header. The balls in his free hand went everywhere. The balls in his glove went everywhere. The balls in his pockets fell out and went everywhere. And Grandpa crashes on his face. You gotta give the guy a lot of admiration, because Grandpa, with his pants down around his ankle, one shoe about totally out of the pants, crawls the remaining 5 feet to pick up the original home run ball, and the grandsons scurry over to help Grandpa out pick up the rest of him. And I think it's Mickey Morandini, the Cubs second baseman at the time. It could have been a different second baseman. He and I are, 15 foot apart through the fence. We are laughing our butts off. We are absolutely laughing our butts off that this has happened. So they ended up with the ball. Then the boys started putting some of the balls in their shorts so this wouldn't happen again. But one of the funniest things I have ever seen in my life. So while they're all over there in right center field, getting Grandpa back in order and distributing the balls more equitably so that we won't have any more inappropriate nudity, Carlos Zambrano rips a ball to right center field, batting left-handed. And there's no one over there. It's just me. And all of a sudden, I forget that I've had surgery and my leg hurts and I can barely walk, let alone run. And I take off in what would serve as a run for this ball. And I don't know. Let's say that I covered 10, 15 steps, and I caught this fly ball, this home run ball that was deep in left center, causing much pain to my left leg. But I make a good play on it. And I walk back up closer to the fence, and the Cubs second baseman through the fence says, "Nice wheels, big man." So I got that going for me. But anyway, baseman, if you're still here, I assume you're laughing. But you and I at spring training, my friend, oh my gosh, we would have so much fun, it would be illegal. Probably be illegal. There would be stories for years. If you've never had the opportunity to go to spring training games in Mesa or in the Phoenix area or in Florida, and you love baseball, man, it's a great experience. You get up close pictures with people. They're really free with autographs for kids, and the access to be able to get those. A lot of the heroes from years past are there and help out with spring training. We saw George Brett that year, Ferguson Jenkins, ex-Cubs pitcher, and too many to mention. Ken Griffey Jr. was there, who I think had just retired. But we had an amazing time. Hello, Dad Spare Change. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Netfiend, best kind of fun. Oh, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. So we've gone and spent like 7 to 10 days at spring training 3 different times. I've always come back with a lot of souvenir baseballs. I stand behind the fence and try to catch home run balls because at heart, I'm still a kid, and that's just what you do. July 15th of 2162, future birthday note. We are in our last strap of $100 looking for, now I'm not even going to pretend like that one might be a broken ladder. I'm not even going to pretend like that one's going to be a broken ladder until you all tell me that's a broken ladder. I'm not going to pretend. I did not, Dad Spare Change. I figure by now he's laughing about it, but I did not bring that up. I didn't get an opportunity to talk to him. I did see him very up close. If I had a kid with me, absolutely, because he was signing autographs for kids. What they frown on at spring training, there are a bunch of trolls. I call them trolls, that take an autograph binder, well, a binder of baseball cards, and they carry around their binder, and then they open the page and pull it out in front of the player to get them to sign. And that does not really make the player feel real special, and those are people that they assume are selling them, and they don't really like to sign for them. All right, third time is a charm. Third time is a charm. I think I not only have a broken ladder, thank you all for the confirmation, my confidence was a little shaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't see any 9s or 0s or any other extra numbers, and it's a 1995 bill. So it means we're going to check it for a web note, but I think I really have a broken ladder, not a broken step ladder. Nothing like that this time. We're going to look on the reverse. Unfortunately, there's the plate number right there, which means this wasn't printed using the web note process off of rolls of paper instead of sheets of paper. So it's not a web note, but it is a broken ladder. And I am really going to protect this one by putting it in a dollar holder, because this has a nice value. Unlike the other ones I thought were broken ladders that weren't, this one's real. It has a nice value. We will protect it. There it is. A very nice find in our last strap. Yay! There you go, BH. Yep. Oh, for sure. My head's all right. The knees are gone. The hips are gone. The right rotator cuff has been operated on and repaired. Getting old's better than the alternative, but boy, aches and pains and aches and pains. Well, we got probably 30 bills left here in this strap. Let's see if we can't find something else good. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please continue subscribe, or please consider subscribing. We would appreciate it greatly. We do daily short videos on coin hunting, daily live streams on coin hunting or dollar bill serial number searches. We tell funny spring training baseball stories. We do giveaways on our Saturday streams every week. You just got to be there. Saturday at 2 p.m. Central. We will hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $50. Once a month, we give all those boxes away to adults hunting with anyone 18 years of age or younger. You do have to sign up in advance and just be willing to watch the stream with your youngster, grandchild, nephew, niece, whatever. We not only give you all the finds out of the box we search for you, we also give you a collector's kit of coins, a Walking Liberty 90% silver $50 that has a melt value alone of around $10. Trying to get more youngsters involved and interested in this hobby. If you want to sign up for you and your youth, all you got to do is email me. Put in exclamation email in the stream and you will get my email. It's PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. Send me an email. Say, hey, my name's John and my grandson Fred would love to be signed up for this. Can we get on the list? And I will say, absolutely. Our April one is full that we're doing this Saturday. I know it's not quite April, but travel schedule makes it our April stream. And we are taking names for the month of May right now. So it is time to get on the list if you are interested. Hey, you get free coins. Nothing wrong with that. And you get to spend a few hours with a grandchild, a son, daughter, niece, nephew, granddaughter. 01, 01, 70, 79. Not what we're looking for. That is going to wrap up the $500 $1 bills. But let's review what we have found today. Let's review what we have found. We got a couple of birthday notes. October 31st makes it Halloween 2050. End of the world note, I'm told. Future birthday notes, how I'm looking at it. May 23rd of 1934. Someone getting ready to be 90 years old. I've got their birthday notes. Birthday notes are going for $10 to $20 or more on eBay. Of the 3 broken ladders I thought I found, this one really was a broken ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If those numbers had all been in order, it would be considered a ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That has even more value. But even being a broken ladder, this carries a nice value. We found a few trinary notes, only using 3 numbers in the serial number. 6969, 9896. Only 6s, 9s, and 8s. I think that also would be one of those numbers you could read upside down. That's called something too. I forget what it is. Maybe the upside down bill or reverse or whatever. But that one has a value of over face value. 59, 58, 5585s, 5s, 9s, and 8s, making that a trinary note. 21, 27, 77, 12s, only 2s, 1s, and 7s, making that a trinary note as well. Then we found a few star notes, a little under average though. We found 3 out of 5 straps. We usually find more than that. We usually average more than 1 per strap. 025000565 star. The star means it was printed as a replacement note for damaged or misprinted notes. Star notes have become wildly collectible right now, and they're going for at least double face value. 0410177 star, another good one, crispy as the day it was born. And then this one, 10035087 star. Usually when star notes are printed, they're printed a run of 3.2 million notes. This one had a print run of less than 2 million. So this one could carry a little more value because it had a lower print run. So those were the finds out of our 500 $1 bills today. If you are here joining us for the first time, you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, and it doesn't cost you a thing. We do put out a lot of content. We have great people in our chat. The people in blue are my moderators that help me out and remove inappropriate chats. Exclamation email doesn't look inappropriate. That should work. Let me put exclamation email in for you. For some reason, the chat bot got you, I think. That ought to work. Let's see if it... Ambigram? All right, Richard Price, I trust you. I trust you. Classic YouTube channel, I'm not sure why it wouldn't let you type it in, but there is PasSpareTime at yahoo.com. If you want to get on the list to hunt a box with your youth, age 18 or under, send me an email. I'll get you on the list. Right now, the month of May is wide open. I'll send you an email when we get a little closer, let you know you're on the list, when we're going to do your stream. Make sure that that date is okay with you, and or work out another date that is okay with you. But we do once a month give away all our boxes of $50 to adults that are watching the stream with a grandchild, child, niece or nephew, foster child, somebody under the age of 18. And we give them a collector's kit of coins too. It's a really fun stream. Our Saturday streams are kind of like a family reunion, so make sure you join us Saturday at 2. My 13-year-old and 10-year-old grandsons hunt with me on that day, and we have a lot of fun. I could stream later again tonight. It's possible I may do another 500 ones later tonight because I got 4,000, but I'm definitely streaming tomorrow at noon, and it will be our triple play stream. And in our triple play stream, we hunt 500 $1 bills for fancy serial numbers, a box of dimes or quarters looking for a silver dime or silver quarter, and then a $500 box of half dollars looking for a silver half dollar, a proof, a commemorative, a not intended for circulation, an air coin, a magic coin, a colorized coin. There's a lot of stuff we might find. You never know unless you watch. So, thank you all very much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Annie Labcon. I agree. Happy Easter to everyone. Good Friday tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. I know some people are going to have long weekends. If you're around on Saturday, check us out at 2 o'clock. Maybe you're together with family. You got some kiddos you can involve in the stream. We would like that very much. So I'll see you all Friday, tomorrow at high noon for sure, because that's when Paul's going to have more spare time. God bless everyone. Have a great Thursday evening. We shall see you soon.